Oh boy, we've hit the meme portion of this deck, I guess. Uh, 10 cards left and 9 cards in library. Okay. Uh, honk, honk. Hi, I'm Symphoneers, and today we're taking a look at Mono Green in the early access event for March of the Machines. I was interested in Mono Green because one of the big issues with Mono Green in Standard currently is that it doesn't have a lot of ways to retain value through removal, which is a big issue, and we're getting a few cards in March of the Machine that help us deal with that issue. In particular, or like, biggest one is Tribute to the World Tree. This kind of has some text that we've seen on cards like Garruk's Uprising or whatever. Draw a card when a creature ETBs and its power is 3 or greater. Garruk's Uprising was 4, and so this is a little bit better than that. Or it's similar to like Great Henge and stuff too, although that keyed off of any creature. And if its power is not 3 or greater, you get to put some +1/+1 counters on it. So all of our smaller creatures, our Quirion Beast Callers and Llanowar Loam Speakers and stuff, they will enter as like a 4/4 or a 3/5 if we have one Tribute to the World Tree down. The effects do stack, so you can put like tons of +1/+1 counters or draw a couple cards off of any given creature, so that's nice. Another big value card I'm interested in is Doomskar Warrior, which is, you know, 2 and a green for a 4/3 trample with backup 1, and whenever it deals battle damage or combat damage to a battle or player, you can look at that many cards from the top of your library and reveal a creature or land card. So this is just a way for us to work some like ongoing or recurring draw, some card advantage into the deck without having to actually run like draw spells. Other big keystone or like fun new cards is Vorinclex, just a big meatball with some keywords, trample and reach. Helps us get up to even goofier mana to eventually maybe flip it into the Grand Evolution and do all that kind of nonsense value things. Aside from all that stuff, we are running 3 Polukranos Reborns. This is just a 4/5 reach for 3 mana, a big overstated meatball. Woo! We are running 3 battles. Invasion of Chandalar, we're just running a 1 of here for kind of recursion and ability to like grind it out against removal heavy decks, get stuff back to the battlefield, or back to hand rather, eventually flip it into Leyline Surge, etc, etc. Invasion of Zendikar, kind of an explosive vegetation or ramp effect to get us up to Vorinclex and the Grand Evolution. And we are also running 1 Invasion of Ixalan just for a little bit of card selection. We're running a pile of fight spells, or Cosmic Hunger is a bite spell, or a bite that can target battles, creatures, or planeswalkers. So just nice instant speed interaction that can hit kind of anything we're interested in. Tandem Takedown I'm running 3 of, which pumps some creatures and then has them both deal their damage, similarly to a creature, planeswalker, or battle. I quite like Tandem Takedown just because I think it's a good way for green decks to deal with Shieldred and stuff, like a way that even if they only have smaller creatures on the field, they can, you know, get pumped up, take out Shieldred, punch a battle, or whatever. It solves some problems, or like, it's less likely to get blown out by removal, too, just because you're targeting 2 things at once, so has a couple things going on for it that are nice. Yeah, aside from that, in the lowdown slots, we have 4 Evolving Adaptives, just a nice big grow threat that can get big as we work our way up the curve, 2 Typhar Stands for some protection, keep our creatures up and standing. And then we have 2 Llanowar Loam Speakers just for a little bit of ramp, help to ensure that we curve up to Vorinclex and stuff, and we are running the full playset of Quirion Beast Callers, which are good +1/+1 counter carriers for the Tribute of the World Tree, like they can move them onto other creatures after it dies, and they, like the Evolving Adaptive, also just a good growth threat that should get nice and big as we play out Vorinclexes and things. Nothing too wild in the mana base, just 2 Mirexes for like long, grindy games versus control, where you can win by spitting out mites or whatever, and 1 of Fun of Boseiju. I think that more or less covers the deck, so if you like the deck and like the video, click all the buttons, like, subscribe, etc. Helps the channel a lot. And let's get on to some actual gameplay. Oh, this hand is really rough. Just bite spells and 5-drops? Ugh. This hand is a lot better. Okay, keep 6. drop one of the Doomskar warriors just because they're expensive, I think. Hopefully the Doomskar warrior itself can help us compensate for having to mulligan, because that would be neat. We will... Do we want to curve right into the Doomskar warrior? Maybe that... I want to get the beast collar down first, I think. Yeah, the Loam Speaker will trigger both the adaptive and the beast collar, and then the Doomskar warrior will do some stuff where versus... Is it? Yeah, so our turn 3 is a little bit soft, but we get our 1-drop and 2-drop up to being 3/3s, which is pretty cool and good. Then the Doomskar warrior, unless they kill the Loam Speaker specifically, we'll be able to cast that next turn for sure. Stern Lesson, okay. Not immediately super concerned, which is good. Ooh! Doing like standard Phoenix type of thing? I think I would like to... yeah, soft, as I attack with 6 power. You know, we could have even better curves than this, I guess, is the thing. Beast Collar, I think, just because the Beast Collar, if it gets removed, can redistribute counters. That gives trample too. Oh, yeah. Ooh, haha. Woohoo. So. Beast Collar does stuff. This does not work on enchantments, unfortunately. Oh. But we do hit a forest, so that's good or helpful. Electrostatic Infantry doing its thing. Bloodfeather Phoenix back up. Sure. We will Doomskar Warrior again. Targeting the Beast Collar, because it's gonna be a 7/7 trample, and then we'll punch the infantry and murder them. Good games to the opponent. Yeah, that was, especially considering the mulligan, that was surprisingly clean. Yeah, we could see more issues into hard removal. This hand is kind of borderline. I do like having double beast collars in the opener. Double beast collars, we're kind of opting into having a dead turn on turn 3 or 4. Because, yeah, with 2 5-drops. I don't know. I'll give this a shot. It's kind of a borderline-ish hands, but yeah, I do just like the early beast collars. Whoop, they're not 1-drops. Duh. Ooh, early world tree. Okay, I might want to get that down early. Because having a beast collar come down as a 4/4 seems cool and good. Or we could just bite the Gerblin. Do we want to bite the Gerblin? I think so. Slow them down. Curious to see what the opponent's up to. Yeah, Rampaging Raptor. So they have another one in hand? And they're fishing for... I hear he's a warcrafting. Sure. So with excess damage, they get to look for Invasion of Mercadia, which is hand filtering. Yeah, interesting deck from the opponent so far. I think I might take the turn off, or like, we have the option of getting both beast collars down here, which is not bad. But I kind of want to get the tribute down so that they both enter as 4/4s, because that seems cool and good to me. Vorinclex, if we draw land, too. Also potentially good to get down, because we'll be able to do stuff. If they have more removal and things, delaying Chandelar might be good. Invasion of Kaldheim, hi! Good to see you, good to have you. Neat. So, we do draw both Seiju, or we draw land, so I think I want to get... I think I just want to get Vorinclex down for, like, hand smoothing purposes, really. Draw, or get 2 forests. And then we draw a card off of Tribute, which is nice. So we can have the beast collars we play out now enter as 6/6s. good big meatball to block for the Invasion of Kaldheim too. Oh, no, they just opt to burn it right away. Sure. So they're playing Invasion of Kaldheim combo. This is one of the decks I wanted to build that I kind of forgot about. Oh, very interested to see how this goes. Or I think that's what they're doing. Just burn me out with, Pyre of the World tree. Neat. Or, yeah, I'm into it. If they burn 6, or like burn 3 lands on Vorinclex, we're probably okay with that. Okay is strong, but like, that's a bunch of damage not going face. Rampaging Raptor, evasion, Yeah, they do have a lot of card advantage for sure. Invasion of Tarkir getting the final 2 damage down. So Reflection can then ding the invasion. We could do Invasion of Chandelar here, although that would be a little bit slow. They're down to 2 cards in hand. So I think I want to do... I want to layer the tributes, if only for the memes. Oh, they layer like that. Oh. Oh, that's actually quite good. Or that's probably better than things being huge. I assumed that they checked simultaneously, but because the triggers resolve sequentially, the power is higher for the second check, so you draw the card. Which makes sense, but it's like not super intuitive just reading tribute. I've definitely been thinking of it as just, I think I might have said in the deck tech that they layer counters. That's surprising, but I think good. So yeah, our opponent, lots of card advantage and stuff to work with, although they do need to get some other things happening. Because we will be able to pressure them pretty hard moving forward. With Quirion, Doomskar, and stuff. So the check is triggered when the thing ETBs, but the part of the effect that actually looks and sees what its power is resolves when the trigger resolves. So that's why that kind of... Yeah, it's definitely kind of a weird effect, but I get why it is the way it is. So the opponent taking out our Beast Caller. Unfortunately, nothing to catch the +1/+1 counters, and they will presumably ding. Invasion of Tarkir is the lowest. Yeah, the reflection just goes right for that. So how do we want to do this? Do they have a thing for it? Let's do Forest. Yeah, we do have a lot of stuff in the graveyard for Invasion of Chandelar now, which is worth remembering. But I think I would like to take a turn off to do a thing, maybe. They do just keep going, yeah. The opponent's deck definitely interesting. They have a land in hand that they can chuck for the Pyre. This might be an interesting example of us getting blown out. Because it won't be online for the check, right? Oh, that's rough. Okay. We hit a loam speaker, which is good. Very strange game. I'm into this, but it's... whew. I'm very much in the early access mode of just like, just play things out and see what happens. Invasion of Tarkir flips into, it's a pretty good dragon, right? Defiant Thunderclaw. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it deals 2. They will be able to copy it with Kiki and layer the triggers. Or like they can dome stuff for 4. So that's relevant. Pelucrinus can eat 1. Which I think we're fine with. Oh, what a game. Invasion of Chandelar. Because yeah, they'll get to ding something for Oh, it can hit battles for 2, right. Mercadia makes the Gerblin, that's fine. We take this trade if they assign the damage to Bluegrass. Yeah, the Divine Thunderclaw is quite good. They do a little bit on each, sure. I approve of that damage assignment, opponent. I think they're playing it fairly well, too, which is kind of neat. So... Doomskar Warrior... Doomskar Warrior first. Back up the Loam Speaker. I'm not sure, not 100% sure if we're tapping the Loam Speaker or not here. I feel like it's... I'm very tempted to hit face, but I think it might be responsible to just do, just do this. Like, bam. We overkill, and... Bam. Take out the Kiki. Because from this point we can grind really effectively, which is good. Or like we can Invasion of Chandelar, get a bunch of our permanents back onto the battlefield. I think something I didn't evaluate during previews is that Pyre of the World Tree is a great battle flipper. For our opponents certainly leveraging it for some effect. Or to decent effect, yeah. So, let's do, Evolving Adaptive. We grab a forest, Invasion of Chandelar. Grab, we want Vorinclex, Beast Caller, other Beast Caller or Bluegrass, kind of any. Whew, this is why I put it in the deck. And we'll do Pelucranos, I think, just to draw cards and stuff. Send the Doomskar. Do we want to send both these? Both these at Chandelar? Why not? Send both at Chandelar, just as a treat. They let me have Chandelar. Reveal a Doomskar Warrior because we already have a Vorinclex. We'll need to discard cards at the end of our turn. Cast Leyline Surge. Whoo! Good problem to have for green. Invasion of Mercadia. Sorry, I should, yeah. Friend, Flame Right, not super. Oh right, we get to just card from your hand. Okay, why not? Vorinclex Scoper. Actually, I probably should have done the Beast Color. I don't think it super duper matters, but anyway. This draw engine though. Woofy doofy. Actually I should probably be trying to set up lethal, shouldn't I? We can also... I mean, we can meme. Yeah. Whoop. Activate only as a sorcery, pay a bunch of mana, do this. We're getting very close to milling ourselves out, which is kind of interesting. We hit, that thing and we... Oh boy, we've hit the meme portion of this deck, I guess. 10 cards left and 9 cards in library. Okay. Honk. Honk. Oh, and our opponent just lets us murder them, sure. That game was absolute nonsense. Good games to the opponent. So that's neat. This hand is fine. Evolving Adaptive into Beast Caller. And then we have the we've drawn the Chandelar like every game, which is a little bit weird because it's kind of a B plan, but as you saw last game, it certainly did some work, so I'll take it. Play out the Beast Caller, grow things, chip in with the Adaptive, past Skrell, We will do... Oh, Gobakan. Yeah, so, Taxman... Whoa, they're the Taxman. Do I want a tandem takedown Skrill? That seems underwhelming to me, but... I don't know, I also don't... This is probably silly, but like Skrelv is going to whiff our removal if Skrelv just sits around, so... Swing in for 6. Opponent on 3 mana hits the Seraph of New Capenna, okay. I will attack here and see if they block. Hold up Tyvar stand to... Okay, they do go for it, so... We'll just do this for 2, pump up the Beast Caller. Or I guess I don't need to dump extra mana into it, but you know. Mondrak, hi. Get the Tribute to the World Tree down and vibe. Yeah, me being aggressive with the tandem takedown here might come back to bite us. Wedding announcement, sure. Token stuff happening. How many permanents in the graveyard? None, right. Just instants. Get the other expensive World Tree, or Tribute to the World Tree down. No attacks. We definitely could use a creature. A creature or a fight spell. Quintorius. Oh, Quintorius will make 3/2 every turn, which Mondrak will your end step. Non-creature, right. So they're limited by the cards in their graveyard right now. We'll get the Beast Caller down, trigger the World Trees, or Tribute to the World Trees. Those happen. Chip in with this Beast Caller. Very responsible block, or safe block. Babel happens, spits out 2 of the Gerblins. Tokensy stuff. Hamhawks! Hi, thank you so much for the raid. Very much appreciated. Good to see you, good to have you. Hi everyone, I am Symphoneers. Whoop. Oh, shout out command, please. Okay, wedding announcements resolving. Yeah, it's good to see you earlier. I think it was on Mono Red. Oh, and thank you to all the folks for yeah, hi everyone. I'm Symphoneers. I often play standard, usually competitive, like to mythic decks, but occasionally some absolute nonsense. We're trying out mono green right now. And oh, thank you for the sub, Hamhawks. Much appreciated. And yeah, thank you again for the raid. Oh, and the gift sub. Sorry, I'm almost missed the gift sub. The opponent has a big board right now, which is awkward. Jerwolf gifted the sub. Yes. Okay. Don't mind me. I don't. This is weird. We could use one of our tramplers. No attacks set up. This might be too passive. I'm not sure. Oh, absolutely no problem, Hamhawks. Thank you again for the raid. And thank you for the follow, Kelpie. Yeah. No, I hope you had a good early access and have a good dinner and all that. Or dine and dash, whatever meal of the day it is. Invasion of Gobakan flips. What's the backside on you again? Light Shield Array. Right. They can... Oh boy. Okay. Chuckles, we're in danger. Woo! Yeah, I don't know if our best hit here is probably, our 4 drops ooh, they are not in untapped yet. The 4 dropped backup card that gives us trample. Invasion of Ixalan, save me. Doomskar Warrior, yeah. This is the thing. Doomskar Warrior is what I was thinking of. Do we still just go for Doomskar Warrior on the... and, like, hope that they don't absolutely evaporate me in the meantime? Or we could Pelucranos. Boy. This is a weird call. I'm gonna Pelucranos and just hope we roll into something. We have 3 tributes, tribute to the world trees, so hopefully we can pull something. Oh god, reach. Right, the reach. Or no, I played Pelucranos. Right, yeah, the reach here is good too. Ooh, and we hit a Doomskar Warrior. That's very helpful. Yeah, the reach is good. I feel like I should attack, but boy, their crackback is just so much. Or yeah, they can murder me real hard. I guess we can send one face. We can send one face, just as a treat. Actually sending both beast callers in and making a huge... No, they're just doing the very safe blocks, okay. Yeah, I think I could have attacked with both beast callers, because like worst case scenarios, they block with both. Then we can make a huge Pelucranos or whatever, and Doomskar Warrior, give it trample, ideally kill them. Quintorius not having a lot of fuel for this deck. One Nissa might be cool in this deck. Yeah, we end up getting to semi-high mana. Or like we have a relatively smooth curve overall with Untapped doesn't work. Right. With Vorinclex and the one of Explosive Vegetation Battle, our opponent doing Seraph of New Capenna things. Sure. Oh, this is a bit awkward. Oh, they can eat the board here, can't they? Like that trigger is not gated. Yeah, they kill us if we don't block this. Okay. Although they have to resolve it here. Okay, that's less... I'll just take 7. That is less scary, yeah. Okay. Tokens trigger tribute, whenever creature ETBs. Lands would not trigger tribute because they wouldn't have entered the battlefield on the turn that they become creatures for Nissa. Or no, sorry, tokens. The tokens, not the lands. I was thinking of other Nissa. The tokens would trigger tribute to the world tree, yes. Sorry. Whoop. Don't mind me, I know how things work. So... Doomskar Warrior on, I guess, the big beast caller. And a bunch of things happen. Doomskar proc on you. I'm kind of wishing we had another source of trample in this deck. Multiple Cosmic Hungers, okay. I mean, seems pretty good. Should we just do a big attack? Big attack? Big attack. This seems fun. This is a little bit head empty, but, you know. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I done goofed. Also, I could have... Oh no. There we go, making like 3 mistakes in a row, don't mind me. Onboard combat tricks, whoa, yeah. So that makes all my attacks a lot worse. Yeah, I think our ability to get back into the game is rough. Yeah, that was very bad. Oh, we're fine? Oh, trample. Right, trample is... Trample. That feeling when both you and your opponent forget about the trample that you specifically played to set up lethal. Oh, early access is a highly competitive environment. No, good games to the opponent. I'm being a little bit cheeky or whatever, but yeah, good games. I like this hand, I think. It's not interactive, which might be a little bit weird, but we do just have a really nice creature curve in, like, Beastcaller, Pelucrinus, Doomskar Warrior. Ooh! We have a full 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curve now, so, you know, count up. Oh, there's that standard gameplay we've been craving. Turn 1 cut down, Pog! No, yeah, we've been getting kind of lucky dodging at least some removal so far. We should do, I guess it doesn't really matter, or like, we'll do the Beast Caller here. The Evolving Adaptives may be a little bit easier to work into our mana curve, or like our sequencing, depending on what we draw. We do just kind of want land at this point. Death Toucher is awkward. We could use a fight spell. One of our better oh, Gix. Yeah. Big meatball go burr. Please don't kill my Pelucrinus. Opponent. What did I just say? Gasp. Phyrexian Tribal? We have Phyrexian Tribal upcoming later today in some of the viewer submitted decks. Yeah. I really don't like letting Gix do its thing, but we have nice sequencing here with Tribute plus Evolving Adaptive. And that will help stem the bleeding as far as, or might help stem the bleeding as far as removal spells being quite bad for us goes. Although Gix getting multiple hits in is already kind of rough. Doomskar and Vorinclex will both proc draw a card. Bloated Processor, sure. Tandem Takedown, technically that can kill Gix, but I would like some more card draw to get Vorinclex out. Or like, now I'm happier potentially blocking. We do kind of potentially whiff the backup trigger. Don't mind me just doing a think. 5/5 Trample, another World Tree proc. Ah, boy. No attacks. We can't let them hit us with Gix, basically, is the thing. We're already bleeding too much value to Gix triggers. So yeah, we want to play defensively, and we'll get more, like, Tribute to the World Tree rocks. Hi, Skrelv, you're a problem. They don't attack there, which is cool and good information, kind of. Next, no attacks and turn hold up tandem takedown. Good, I didn't just punt, it is an instant. I think we want to kill whatever they try to protect with Skrelv. Presumably either Gix or the Bloated Processor. Oh, hi, Shieldred. Our ability to win the game here is patchy. So yeah, Skrelv just, we're burning the tandem takedown here. I want to kill Shieldred, of course, but Skrelv prevents that from happening, so... take out Skrelv. Try to draw something. We could really use a land for Vorinclex. Loaded processor eats Skrelv, sure. Cosmic Hunger. Boy, this is a problem. You do trigger evolving adaptive. We're in danger. Just get another tribute down for the moment. Now I'm going full greed with tribute number 2. Yeah, getting stuck on 4 here has actually been weirdly punishing. Or like more punishing than you might expect. Just because we do have, like Vorinclex in hand on 5 obviously is the clear one. But also being able to play out like Quirion Beastcaller and the fight spell, Tandem Takedown. Like being able to do both of those in one turn would have helped us stay in that game. I don't think there's any draw there that gets us out of that, so I'm just gonna eat all the damage and get murdered. Good games to the opponent. I like this hand. Let's keep 7. Murex is awkward for Pelukrinos, huh? Potentially, anyway. We really would like to draw a land before turn 3. Just so we have better Murex sequencing. Or like before our next turn. Does feel like this deck can maybe... Great. Cool and good. Does feel like this deck can maybe bear going up 1 or 2 lands, although we're already a little bit pressed for slots, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure how we want to do stuff. Just consistently curving up would be good. So, we're getting Phyrexian things again. How many lands are we running? Just 24 standard, or pretty standard lands. Land counts. Sorry, doing a think. Greed and tribute with the World Tree, or we could do double attacks. This is potentially iffy if... I'm gonna greed. Yeah. Then we get to play out other stuff. I'm being fairly diligent and only running 2 Murexes, but it is... The triple green is like, bit of an oof-owie, bit of an issue. Wonderful, never punished. How do we want to proceed? Just Pelukrinos, I think. We could do the Doomskar Warrior, but I don't necessarily want to attack yet. So this'll get counters on everything. Invasion of Zendikar, sure. Yeah, then if they have a Shieldred, we can tandem take down Shieldred. No, I was responsible building the mana for this one. PowrDragn doing a think. Yep, that's a card. That's only a sorcery, right? Absolutely cannot survive the turn cycle. Autopay, bonk. Yeah, attack with Pelukrinos. I think I like this sequencing, or like we could have done things a little bit differently to try and be more clever. We could potentially also attack with the Beastcaller here, but I like holding up blocks for the Flesh Gorger. They are okay giving me 2, okay. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. This gives us a lot of room to maneuver on upcoming turns, which is nice. Probably Doomskar Warrior. 1 Phyrexian or non-Phyrexian spell per turn. Okay. I don't hate that blocks. I think, or that block. I think a lot of players are too afraid of trading value. I maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen... This is my second ever game against Phyrexian Tribal, so it's a little bit hard to say what, like, the super-duper correct block is. But... should we just try to apply max pressure here? I feel like we just try to apply max pressure. They trade with the Evolving Adaptive, sure. Oh, maybe. Or probably. I'm bad at rewinding game states on the fly. I'm sure folks in YouTube comments or whatever will have opinions. Invasion of Gobekhan. So PowrDragn as compared to the last opponent, doing a little bit more like Death and Taxes angle with the sensor and Invasion of Gobekhan. Loaded processor coming down, sure. We will do this and whamma-lamma-jam Vorinclex. Because why not? A little Praetor, just as a treat. I probably should have done this post-combat, but... you know. Honk honk. When in doubt, attack with the team. Good games to the opponent. Thank you for watching the video, and an extra big thank you to the Patreon patrons and YouTube members that help make these videos possible. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.